to my channel, everyone. If you are yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Finally, Blum has released the tokenomics. And when we talk about the tokenomics, we are talking about the breakdown of the total supply and how they plan to allocate the total supply, that is the token, to people, and also how whatever thing the token is going to stand for. So stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to take you through every process that you need to know. That is, all the information about the Blum tokenomics shall be reviewed. Okay, if you check here, you will see Blum is the utility token at the center of the Blum ecosystem. So what you need to know here is that Blum is this utility token, that is, just like we have in Binance. BNB is for Binance, that's the native token. So in Blum ecosystem, Blum is the utility token. Though Blum will still be listed on Ton ecosystem, but it's going to serve as the base. That means when you are trading on Blum trading bot, all the charges you are going to be paying, you are going to pay it using Blum token. Okay, so now without wasting much of our time, let's look at the total supply. The total supply of Blum is 1 billion tokens. So that's is just 1 billion. Wow. So, and if this is it, then they now say there are no team or investor unlocks at launch. Early circulation is focused on the community and ecosystem development. So here they are releasing the total supply of what, 1 billion. I know most of us have been expecting that there's possibility Blum is going to be like 1 trillion or so on because of the previous some projects that we have done, but this one is totally different. So they just simple 1 billion, and this 1 billion, here is how they plan to allocate it. So this is it here, but let's just look at the breakdown, the real breakdown here. So according to them, 20% 20% of the total supply will the total supply the 20% of the total supply is going for the community. So, and this 20% here is 200 million. That's 200,000 million. That's two, yeah, it's going to be 200 million. This is it here. So 200 million is for the community. And when they say this 200 million is for the community, 50% is allocated to the pre-launch airdrop. So that means out of this 200 million, 100 million will be given out as a pre-launch airdrop. That is, all these activities we have done before the launching. That's if you farmed the project, maybe you did the main part, you can see this allocation is for those who fueled Blum from the beginning through drop games. That's if you played the Blum drop games, the mid part users, that is if you traded and you got MP points, also for referrals and also for other early contribution. So the 100 million is meant for, so 50% of it is going to be allocated now, then the remaining 50% will be reserved for future programs and campaigns that is going to be coming up after the Blum launch. So I hope we get this. Then out of this, 30% of the pre-launched airdrop unlocks at TGE, with the remaining 70% vesting linearly over 6 months. So what they mean here is that 30% will, out of this 50%, that is out of the 100 million that they are giving out to the community, that's to airdroppers like me and you, 30% is going to be unlocked, while 70% will be locked. Do we get it? So they are going to unlock just 30% of it, while the remaining 70% will be locked. So you won't have access to it. They will now be unlocking it every 6 months. And this will span will run through for 48 months, which is what, 4 years. Okay. So and okay, so after this, then they have 20% of the total supply will be going for ecosystem growth. That is, this include the developers grant, project integrations, and so on. And out of this, only 19% will be unlocked at TGE, while the remaining one will be vested for 48 months. Then we go to the treasury. 28.08% of the total supply will be going for the treasury, which is meant for project product development and so on. But out of this, only 10% will be unlocked on TGE, while the remaining one will not be locked. This 90% will be vested for 48 months. Then for the contributors, all these ones, 16.11% will be given out to the contributors, but it will not be it will not be unlocked at the TGE. That means it's going to be unlocked after every 12 months. That's every year. Okay, so this is all about the Blum tokenomics. With this tokenomics, I believe that Blum listing price is going to be fair. Yes, it's going to be fair, but what we now await is the Blum allocation. So there is tendency people might be getting a very low allocation, but let's just wait till then. But for now, there's no information given about the allocation and the listing date yet. Although there are some rumors that the listing date is going to be on June 25, but we don't know yet. Let's just fold our hands as we keep on seeing events unfold in the Blum ecosystem. Thank you for supporting this channel always. If you are yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe before you go. And also join my Telegram channel for more updates, because what every other update that will be coming in regards to Blum, I'm going to be making videos on it. So make sure you join my Telegram and WhatsApp community so that you can get notification when I drop these videos. Thank you.